Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champion Hector.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona. And all...
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of defense here at all. Hook misses. Punch, counter punch. That right hook catching air. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's... And there's the bell to start round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They exchange punches. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. And he misses with that straight left. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I see.
There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good defense there with that left hook. Nice counter shot. Believe what we're seeing. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez. Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? No rest for the weary. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Benavidez that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Miss with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now.
Where did that come from? Down she goes. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector. Let's start the 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Catch and shoot. Tried to score with the uppercut. Jab just missed with the left hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez. And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
The perfect counter lands. They're both trying for a knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be... Whoa, wait a minute! David Benavidez might be ready to go. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Apparently, it's it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Nice counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Benavidez. There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Clark, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They exchanged punches. Just misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We didn't know who was going to win.